And we live. So this is my first ever live reaction. I got the green screen popping out. I'm really feeling like a futuristic Uber Vifif. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm making words up. But we reacted to Little Simz Drop 7. Before we start this, and if we when I leave this video, we're gonna just clip this part out, right? But let's make sure that the live's running and everything's normal with the live so we don't. Sometimes you be watching live streams and like you'll be seeing them and you'll be seeing the dudes like jumping around and you're like, oh, he killing it. But the mic ain't on or something.
Yeah.
And so then that's one of my fears in life. To be caught with the mic not on. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear it.
I think we're good.
I don't know why I typed in Little Simz and not Queso Big Dipper. All right.
Moose says, yo, Sadu Muswala.
Saduz Muswalas. What's good? We in the building. I think we got the chat. Milk, you manned the chat, but Milk has never like really heard Little Simz. You said you'd heard it a little bit on the live stream, but that was a one headphone kind of situation. So this would be your first time. I guess I'll let you sort of talk about it, what you've heard. I know you watched that Fantano shit with me earlier. What's your thoughts on Lil Simz? Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I sort of remember her sound.
Turn the volume off.
It was like a real sort of soulful instrumentals and stuff like that. And she, I only saw a little bit of her like months ago. Yeah,
I got a question for you. So in Fantano's reaction to her album, oh, that's dope. That's dope. So we all gonna have I haven't heard the album either myself. I was just reacting to Lil Simz and see she dropped, so I said we might as well. But in Fantano's review of the album, he said she's the best UK rapper. How do you feel about that? Are you big on the UK rap scene? How you feel about it? Is she really the best UK rapper, or is that a little bit of a stretch?
I'm gonna judge after the drop 7. I haven't heard much of her, but if that's kind of a title that she's kind of wielding right now, that's like I'm excited for the. Is it like 7 songs? Only like quick 15 minutes.
I haven't even checked. Yep, 7 songs.
Well,
okay. To answer that question though, before we start this, definitely she could be in the debate. She's that good. I'm still gonna give that nod probably to Dave, but I mean, let's see what this is talking about. We still have that All Alone with This Together by Dave. We could do all these kind of live reactions. If you want us to do another album reaction, drop a comment. Nigga forgot what that was called. That was some good Zaza. Yeah. Let's get to it. Lil Simz Drop 7 official album reaction live stream. Let me do that again.
Whoa.
Let me do that again. We're going to cut this whole first part out. Look. All right, so look. Hey, and everybody who's watching this live, sometimes a nigga be getting real high. Anyways. Bro, come on. With the lap, see you throwing me off.
No, I just want to smile for the camera. That's just my essence.
Your essence? All right, come on. Don't be essencing. Little Simz Drop 7. I called it Selvin. I swear. Hey, you want to do it?
Little Simz Drop 7.
Hold on, I ain't have my shades on. I ain't have a seat. Bro, we go. Man, you wasting my time. All right, hold on.
We ready?
Let's do it together.
Okay.
Little Simz Drop 7 album review reaction. Let's get it. That's the best y'all gonna get. Let's play the first song. Drink Champs Turk.
I've been all around town, bass studying, drown as these sounds coming.
Hold on. So that's coming off the main volume. So that mug was loud. But hold on. I'm gonna restart that though.
I've been on a high, low, free souls go only where the love is. But I've been having mood swings. Mood swings. Mood swings. Mood swings. Don't be scared of us, can't be defined. Pounds never show up on CP time. I just wanna dance on CP time. How many of them did I leave behind? How many?
She's supposed to dance on what?
Wait, dance on what?
What type of time?
Times that I make them know.
Hold on, we gotta. Why can't I? Wait, what kind of time was she trying to make him dance? Oh, there it is. It's a little some mood swings. What are we thinking off the first 30 seconds? Now, I'm thinking as this like listening to an album holistically. You gotta. She is like a more of like a. I don't know if eclectic is the word, but it's just like a different sound. It's like that like. Reminds you of like Lauren, but like the production can be everywhere. I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this is like a real full sound. What were you gonna say?
It was like, it's just the intro, you know, it's the first sound of it. The beat sort of minimalistic with just like kind of the very like knock, kind of eerie in the background and stuff like that. And it's like I don't know, visual or like audio cinema, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like getting into even like she started talking right off the press play of it, you know what I mean? And then kind of getting into the rapping. Yeah, I want to hear sort of what these mood swings are, because that's sort of, this is going to be the motif of the album. This is going to be
mood swings, mood swings, mood swings. Mood swings, mood swings, mood swings, mood swings. Don't be scared of us, can't be defined. Pounds never show up on CP time. I just wanna dance on CP time. How many of them did I leave behind? How many times did I make them know? Why they wanna disrupt, kill my flow? How many times did I switch time zone? But the LD will always be home. Cause I've been all around town, bass, studying, drown as these sounds come.
And I love what she's doing with it, like how there's so much rhythm, that's running through on her flow the whole time, just adds a little extra to it. I feel like though, like as for an intro of an album, it leaves me with a lot of questions, right? Early, like this is the intro of the intro, 50 seconds into the first minute of the first song. It has you feeling like, is this gonna be a hip hop album? Is this gonna be an album where she just goes with it? And I think Lil Simz is one of those artists who's dope to me. Like I said, you could make the case for her being the best UK rapper right now, and you could really honestly, you could make the case for her that being the best female rapper on planet Earth. Very easily. It's not going to be that difficult. Yeah, you can make a case for her. Her shit is fire. But I'm just saying, as for this album, like, where does she go with this? Because this is like if you listen to like records like Introvert, I mean, just that's where you would start, I think.
Yeah.
But this is as for this album, I just want to know where she's going with this album, you know.
I've been on a high, low, free souls go only where the love is. But I've been having mood swings, mood swings, mood swings, mood swings. Mood swings,
like you wanna
mood swings, mood swings, mood swings.
This make me feel like I'm popping exos in a scavy dance hall. Yeah, like I feel like I'm in some nigga basement where they giving tattoos in the bathroom.
Yeah, I like the production of like kind of the instruments, how it's sort of.
You ever been in like one of them situations?
Oh man,
just skeezed out, shorty in the bathroom get tattoos.
But it's
you like, how did my life ever hit this kind of rock bottom? Yeah, nah, man, that shit crazy. What were we talking about?
The instrumental, like, sort of, it seemed like it's sort of happening, like, in the other room, like, the reverb on it, sort of, like, the top end taken out of it, like, kind of, that's why I say kind of eerie. It's just, then she's talking in this sort of, just talking, like, you're confused if it's a rap album or not. You're like, you know.
No, no. It's not that, like, if it's a, I know what you mean, though, but it's, maybe I said that wrong. I don't think that it's, whether it's going to be like a rap album, but like, damn, this do sort of sound like house music, but she's rapping on it. But it does sound housey.
Oh, you scandalous, what did she find? Nothing but a text and a boy she mine. Blow it all up on CP time, cause you went out like the way he described.
Yo, what is this CP time she's talking about? Now I'm gonna want to knock the lights off. Can you drop in the comments what we talking about? You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know what kind of time. And then it's like, but like, I do support like fighting the good fight. I think Little Simz is getting more and more attention, you know, and like I have her channel up just for reference. Her biggest song is called Point and Kill. I just did it 8.2 million 2 years ago and 6.7. And I've seen like YouTube documentaries that are saying like Little Simz might be, you know, this or that. Like, I'm not going to just harp on whether best or not, because I think that can be distracting from the music itself, but just like she's finally getting the attention she deserves, and I think that's super dope too. I think like when the artists really make it, and man, these songs are short, 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
How many times did it all occur? If you got a pick, then you better choose her. Passers by wanna see the pot stirred and the mood gets swung on reverse. Cause I've been all around town, bass studying drown as these sounds come in. I've been on a high, low, free souls go only where the love is.
And that's super dope, you know, because like she's always talking about like aligning your energies and shit like that. She's on the highs and like she's just only going to where positivity and where she's champion. Because honestly, in life, you should not just exist. You shouldn't just go where you're tolerated. You should go where you're championed, where you're loved, where people accept you and appreciate you. You shouldn't just go with because you can get into a place, because not everything you can do is for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I want to see sort of this sort of the anecdotes of that she sets up, the storylines like that. Where she's feeling that way and stuff like that.
Do you think that there will be because I'm not gonna lie, with an EP, do we look for a through point? Do we look for like one continuous story or something, or is this more of like an EP, like that's sort of like just a compilation of songs, or is this going to be more of like the J. Cole Truly Yours is where it is? This is sort of like you could damn near call this a project, at least a mixtape, and it's like, do you think, what are we expecting? So I have so many questions going in early on the album off rip. What are me? Wait, so it is what I thought it was?
CP Town.
Wait, what? It is what I thought it was. No, I'm not playing, y'all. I thought it meant something. Hold on.
As these sounds come in, I've been on a high, low, free souls go only where the love is. I've been having mood swings, mood swings, mood swings, mood swings.
You'll just keep going past mood swings.
Mood swings, mood swings, mood swings, mood swings.
The production, like you really said, like the music sounded like a movie, and like honestly, I just felt like I was just running through something. Like I could hear the footsteps, and like you really you can hear a movie when you hear. Like it definitely felt like you're running. Like you feel like you're running. That's fire. That is some fire production. She is the one that I'm just taking the baby. Even though it's just like knowing how to make great music. All right, so we're done with mood swings. That was cool. I'll give that. That's a cool little joint. Milk, read me the chat real quick. You be the chat, I'll be the case. So let's go.
Coley said, "Do Dave album next, please."
Tonight we gonna be live streaming Kanye's album. So we just put them in there. Hit that super chat button. Maybe we can figure something out. Hit that super chat button if you love a nigga. Hit that super chat button, because every donation gets my dog or 2 other dogs that I got a treat. Let's go back to what we were saying. Get back to the chat, Milk. My bad.
Miss M, you also need to do J Hus, Nigerian UK, with some big hits and features, including Drake.
Okay, maybe. Yup. Hit that super chat button. We might, you know what I'm saying, figure something out.
Rhinoceros says J Hus ain't Nigerian. He's Gambian, I swear.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Tom Hamilton is queso playing. He's got to know what's
okay, next comment. I seen that one.
Andrew, react to Suspect.
I don't know who that is, but maybe we can figure something out later.
One of the best drill artists in the UK.
Oh, okay. One of the best drill artists in the UK. Well, then in that case, maybe you're going to pop up on my radar. Right now, I'm really just like I just want to listen to albums. I just honestly like, I don't know. I'm just so in love with music right now. I'm just so in a little weird bag. Not even a weird bag, but I just want to hear long bodies of work. But Milk, are we caught up with the chat? Can we go on to the next song?
Subtle 70. What you gotta remember is this isn't an album. Simz makes these drops now, and then to release tracks she's been storing up. While there are great tracks on them, they aren't.
Bro, take the glasses off.
Oh, see, okay, I ain't used to them, but yeah, no, they're great tracks.
I got this.
Not top
He said, what you got to remember with this is it isn't a new album. Simz makes these drops now and then to release tracks she's been storing up. While there are great tracks on there, they aren't Simz top tier. Mixtape is exactly where it is. You know what I mean? So it's like, but nevertheless, it's still Simz. You know what I mean? Like, I think Untitled, Unmastered by Kendrick would hold up against most YG projects.
Yeah, no, even though
it'd be better than any Tyga project.
Yeah, it's just the B-sides coming off of recording so many tracks for To Pimp a Butterfly and stuff like that. Like, you're gonna get a whole another audio cinema album, because it's just there's so much that went into the feeling of that kind of a short.
I did it. See, we call that nigga time. Yo, I always call that nigga time. I see that she's more politically correct than Queso, because Queso didn't even know. I thought when I seen them two letters, my brain went EDP. I went to EDP. I went Chris Hansen with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I seen them two letters, EDP, Chris Hansen, a lot of them Minecraft dudes. That's where my brain went to. You know what I mean? I didn't even think of nigga time. Yep. We live 23 per. Okay, so this is how we gonna do the chat. Y'all filled up in the chat in between songs. We'll respond to it. All super chats will get a pause, though, and a treat for the dogs. Hit that super chat button. Make it make sense. Love y'all. Back to song number 2 on the project, Fever. Let's get to it. It's a quick joint.
He say, Mamacita, very nice to meet ya. See you is a leader. Can I take you deeper? Or you give me fever. I'm in Sao Paulo with me and my friends. She's a 10, I's a 10. Shut down the city, won't see us again.
And I'm in Sao Paulo with all of my friends. Ain't no way we gonna have these dogs barking in the reaction. We dog sitting, y'all. We got a lot of dogs in here right now. Hey! None of that. Kendall, everybody. Y'all can overlap for all I care right now.
And we got a don't know.
Oh, we got a $5 dono for Andrew with a 1. Let's hit that super chat. Can we get some chocolate rain emojis in the chat for our nigga Andrew for keeping the lights on in this motherfucker? Because without you, the lights in the there's way too many lights right now. But just know I normally shut off all the lights for you. But I love you anyways. Chocolate rain emojis in the chat. And another one from our nigga 23 per. Yo, early stream. Have a good one, y'all. Hit that. Everybody, get that 23 in the chat. Get the 23 in the chat. But anyways, the bounce on that flow was stupid. And I think that the thing about a lot of people who be like super lyrical and shit is, and when you go into like these different pockets and these different type of beats and shit, you can always tell that they don't really listen to rap, or they don't really listen to what's going on currently in hip hop. And so they always sound a couple steps behind, because whether we want to accept it or not, a part of time is things get better. Things get fine. Now, not saying like Lil Baby's a better rapper than Nas, but I'm saying like, but for certain flows and stuff like this, not from Lil Baby, we're gonna high level rappers, but like, you know what I'm saying? As they evolve, as a culture evolves, that's a good thing. As basketball moves evolve, we're not doing these Kareem moves anymore. It's an evolution of anything. And I think the thing about hip hop, because it's such a quickly evolving culture, it's so young and it's so alive, if you remove yourself from it for even a second and you stop living it and breathing the culture, I feel like we can hear it in your music.
Yeah, I mean,
unless you're like a Lil Wayne who just always existed in just Narnia, like, you know what I mean?
Even he said like you gotta adapt to the new times, and new sounds. Like it's that was one of the things he credited. Like he stays up to date with kind of being, or he just like called it a sound. It's just like kind of being kind of in touch with what's going on right now because you don't want to be old school.
Because there's nothing wrong with a classic, right? But we have the classics, so come with the news, create the new classics. And that's a whole nother discussion I have, but we're going to talk about that later. Let's get back to Favor.
Very nice to meet ya. See you is a leader. Can I take you deeper? Or you give me fever. I'm in Sao Paulo with me and my friend. She's a 10, I's a 10. Shut down the city, won't see us again.
I'm in Sao Paulo with all of my thing. She's a 10. Bad bitches only, I feel you, Simz. Oops.
I'm the realest, I cannot pretend. Counting my money, I know how to spend. But I apologize if I offend.
Oh no! Who you know, go, nigga? Was that French?
It's like some sort of different vibe. That's even like the instrumental feels like a little like kind of Latin infused, like kind of bells or something like that. And then,
I'm talking about the language.
And then they switched on them like in the language too. It's like different kind of sound.
Man, you just feel Spanish. You know, in fact, you with a Spanish little junk. Yeah. You know, back in the day, I used to have me a Spanish little junk. She had a food truck.
Food truck?
Yo, she had a whole food truck. Well, her people's had a food truck.
See you is a leader. Can I take you deeper? Or you give me fever. I'm in Sao Paulo with me and my friend. She's a 10, I's a 10. Shut down the city, won't see us again. I'm the realest, I cannot pretend. Counting my money, I know how to spend. But I apologize if I offend. Sem atrasar, sempre esperado, sempre pronta pra chegar. Eles me
Nigga, that shit is the little.
Yeah, that's
the bongos. Because the thing is, like, it's like instrumentation. It's like, bro, we do tend to hear the same instruments in our music a lot.
Yeah.
Synthetic drums. You might catch a little piano. You might catch a guitar. Niggas ain't trying to get like Mask Off by Future. That flute so stupid. You know, and now you hear flutes. I'm not saying that was the first ever beat with flute, but I definitely noticed much higher usage of flute and trap beats after Mask Off. But a bongo or whatever the fuck that was.
Water drop is
Nigga, what? Come on. It's music. It's music. Hold on. Make you want to do that.
Sem atrasar, sempre esperado, sempre pronta pra chegar. Eles me veem no palco, eles sabem que eu deixo. International, Simbi, de Londres a São Paulo. Onde quer que eu vá, eu faço da cidade um bem legal. He say, Mamacita, very nice to meet ya. See you is a leader. Can I take you deeper? Or you give me fever. I'm out in Rio with me and my dogs, test driving all of these different cars. I need to say, you know who we are. Can you believe that we made it this far? Still the same me that I've been from the start. Know what I bring, I've been playing my part.
That, ooh, my bad. Let it come back here. You gotta let her cook. When you're cooking like that, you gotta let her cook. You leave the kitchen.
Yeah.
When the chef is cooking like this, you leave the kitchen. You let them do what they do. What the fuck are you talking about? No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Before we start Torch, remember where we was in the chat, Milk?
Yeah.
That was the hit of the song. If that's the second record on Drop 7, we hit. But that's the one, you know, on every project, I always have one I go back to all the time.
Yeah.
That's it. So dip. It just fun and different. Like, it's still dope. And it's a female rapper that doesn't pee you to death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean when I say pee you to death?
What's that mean?
Put the on you. I ride it like that. Ooh, he bought me a purse because this is so good. Ooh, it get wet. It get wet. It get wet. Squirt, squirt, trap, trap,
But
trap, trap.
she said it sort of in such good like euphemisms, like that's give me fever and stuff like that, getting her all hot and you don't. She's in the dance. She probably caught her little Latin nigga. You know them Latin niggas be good with their hip paws. Everybody know that they be dancing. I know that.
Everybody know how you ain't know that the Latin niggas be dancing. Man, everybody know that they be dancing in the jail.
Right.
What is the
for albums you gotta do Ignorance is Bliss by Skepta or Money Talks by Fredo.
Hit that super chat button, make it make sense. But for sure, I'm gonna be doing a lot more album reviews.
Ethan says,
or join the Patreon, make an album request. I don't know.
Hi from Manchester.
What's good, my man?
Tom, playing catch up on this. Please do Fire in the Booth drum and bass special. Up the queso, up the milk.
Up the queso, up the milk. All right, we'll check that out sometime, bro.
Bro, it's Portuguese. And that's what they speak in Brazil, and the sound is Brazilian funk.
Fredo doing 5 years right now? For what?
Love to Fredo.
Huh?
Like, shout out Fredo. Love to shout out,
Why you shouting the nigga out for doing 5 years?
Not shouting him out, but I said love to him.
Torch.
I wanna try to beat the force.
Caught with weed in Dubai. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. I was in there going crazy on Brittany Renner. No.
Crazy?
Wait. Wait, which one who hoops? Brittany Griner?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Renner is, I don't think that one, I think that one's the...
Shit, I done gone crazy to that too.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape. I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 So gonna rise when I...
Okay, so I hear that it's progressing, but this is the first song I'm not crazy about on this joint. What you thinking?
I mean, it's sort of a build to it where it's like a little bit of a, the instrumentals, they don't do too much, but they like are always new and fresh. Like the outro will be some kind of new like riffs on the synthetic, not like synthetic stuff, but like the cool like kind of instrument echoed out, and I don't know, yeah, maybe just the first two are so hot, yeah, maybe it leaves something to be desired, but I feel like she's telling a story right now. This is the torch that she got the fever from. You know what I mean?
Leave this corpse. Show you little piece. Wanna see some more? I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you little piece, wanna see some more? I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more? See some more? See some more? See some more?
I do see that this song, she's definitely like in those highs and stuff like that. To me, really just where where I'm having a disconnect with it. My problem with it is it's too housey to me. You know, the other ones were like a good mix of like whether it was like I was almost confused, and it was almost like the child of hip hop and dub step or house or whatever we're going at these high BPM even hip hop songs sometimes. But this to me just sort of, I'm starting to go towards the like, and maybe that refers to the album cover with her being this and then like this animatron, like this, not animatron, or is it animatron? I don't know what the fuck that is. It was like, is that a robotic skeleton, I think? Yeah, so it's like maybe that's taking her over. I don't know what's going on with this, but I'm not a big fan of this song.
It's sort of like an electronic sound, even though these are kind of live instrumentations. It's like the kind of dance.
No, these aren't all live, are these?
So I'm gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Shake your little piece, wanna see some more? Shake your little piece, wanna see some
We'll see where it drops. Like this literally sounds like dubstep. And then it's like, it makes me feel like I'm walking on down fucking 6th Street going to the club.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how they got to start, build anticipation and kind of have a building climax to even that song where they have these kind of minimalistic beats, and so they just, add the production, they got to, throw it around some, but...
Throw it around some.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 So gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? See some? See some? I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face? In my face? In my face?
Yeah, go, ooh, yes, gotta pop, gotta lock, gotta go. I just never, okay, this SOS already liked that the way that sounded. They're a little too pop locky for me. Queso don't really like to pop lock, but I will if I have to.
Pop lock and drop.
I will pop lock and drop if I have to, but I don't like to have to crump it out on you niggas. You know what I mean?
The Super Bowl, you were doing this part of the show.
But give me the chat. Pause.
Let's see.
Wait,
KB
whose
says,
show was it?
Simz is absolutely the best UK rapper when everything is weighed up. She's the most complete artist. Her back catalog is such high caliber from front to back. All her albums are amazing. I would put in a pause because she put a little dash. That's how she wanted to be read.
I think that, if you want to say Lil Simz is the best rapper out the UK, I'm not mad at that. But I still am leaning towards Dave. But this is even with me not really liking not really liking. I really didn't like that song. Is what I meant to say. But I still really like this project though.
Yeah, I mean, it might just be kind of symbolizing the shift in the album. We're getting this the 4th song in.
I like what Rhino Sierra said. He said, "I think that Torch was trying to achieve Fever already did it better." Yeah.
It's sort of the Latin feel, and she kind of was switching up in and out of like the.
But actually, I don't think those. Was it the Spanish sort of sounding joint? Sorry, I went to the lyrics. There's a lot of repetition in Simz rhyming, and I like it. How do you feel about that? Where she like repeats the same word a lot, or she'll use the same thing. How do you feel about it? Because I know you're not a big fan of that, but on every song she's done it.
Well, I'm just like you attribute it to just that's the sort of the genre of music you're saying, sort of the house or like the kind of the dance, EDM shit. It's like that's what they do at the electronic festivals and stuff like that because it's a lot more like catered to the whole instrumentation and production of it and the hypeness that it builds. They're not listening to the lyrics,
All right, keep reading. I agree with you, though. My bad. Keep reading.
So, Mikhail, these new albums from Simz is nice and new sound from Simz, but my favorite is the last 2 albums. They are magnificent. Andrew says, have you seen Top Boy?
I have not. Everybody tells me to watch that shit, though. I thought it was Dave's show. Now it's like everybody, and I don't know what's going on at Top Boy.
KB, the best way to describe Simz' drop series of EPs is that they are the artist's experimental sketchbook ideas compared to her album's finished paintings. All masterpieces, though.
And that's sort of what an EP or a mixtape is supposed to be. An EP, I'm responding to KB what he said.
In my humble
I
opinion.
think that I agree with you, right? And I think that that's sort of what we should afford to every artist, I think sometimes when you're dope, we treat you way more fairly than we treat people who aren't as dope, right? But we all know Simz is fire. But that was a perfect way to describe. That's how you're supposed to look at it. If it's not a full body of work, if it's not a whole album, well, my mixtape's full body of work, but if it's not an album, we're supposed to look at it like, okay, this wasn't quite the album, right? But the problem is, so many artists use that as a cop out, like, oh, this is just the mixtape. Oh, that's just the mixtape. This is just the mixtape. This is just the mixtape. Oh yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get this thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up to 50. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. I'm over here tripping. I forgot to say that all stream. We could have been at 50. I'm tweaking. All right, we good. Hit that thumbs up button, everybody in the chat. I'm not playing with you. Hit that thumbs up button or your granny is a hoe. Let me get back to this, though. So now we're on track SOS. Let's go. Were we caught up in the chat?
No, we got a little bit.
All right. We're going to zoom through them. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's go. Little Sim, SOS. And she gonna tap in. She gonna always do it for the lands. You know, she's Nigerian. I didn't know she was. But there's hella Nigerians in the UK. Shout out to the UK holding us down like that. But I just loved how she is about the culture and how proud she is. You know what I'm saying? And how, like, unapologetically African she is. And how unapologetically, like, it's just perfect to me. It's just so dope. It just, you know what I'm saying? It's so dope. And coming from a female artist, it's just like, I'm gonna be real. I don't think the void in art that has been left since Lauryn Hill, nobody's filled that void that's been left since Lauryn, like Simz has, right? So it's like if you watch professional wrestling, there's gonna always be a Hulk. And then Hulk Hogan, and then there's going to be a Stone Cold, and then there's going to be a John Cena. You know, there's always going to be a big old somebody, pause. There's going to be somebody very famous that we all know, right? So there's different roles and positions that fit in anything. There's always going to be a Michael Jordan, a LeBron James, and then there's going to be a face. There's always going to be, right. We ain't had this genuine, like, just great artistry without, even if you look at a Glorilla, right? And you get this, shout out to Hot Boy Turk, but you look, you know, I remember I used to like Glorilla when she had that song Cardi B and stuff, right? Yeah. And it was not because of, like, this was so high level rapping or nothing, but I just honestly felt like that was her authentic, true self. Felt like that was just a true, like, it was just a ratchet bitch being a ratchet bitch, and I loved you for that. Right? And she said I liked how my body was and all these kind of things. But like, okay, that's cool. Like, I can respect that. I can respect you as a human being. It's no, I'm never gonna be mad at somebody for being ratchet. Like, that's not, like, I don't give a fuck. So then now you look at her, she got like fake titties and her. She's like, it's now super sexualized and stuff. It's like, where did this come from? Like, where did this even come from? Why does this happen? Now, if you are just a super sexual bitch, go be that. That's fine. You can rap about it too. But if you're not and someone's forcing you to be that, that's so whack. Dej Loaf. Oh, you know I used to like me some Dej Loaf. I always like a female just being a nigga try. I was in her. Look, not a lot of niggas can tell you the pocket rockets with the slippers never catching me slipping verse by Dej. I'm talking about, I'm listening to her actual EPs and shit. Yeah. And then next thing I know, they like turn her into like some kind of sex symbol. It's like, dude, that's not really what I'm here for. Yeah, well, she had just bops. It was hits, and the melody she Drive is like I don't know. She got into some public relationships. You know, I don't know if it was PR or not, but. Think about glow. Being glow. Hey, you gonna rap?
This is the signal. It's the SOS.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit hard, boy. I'm not gonna lie to you, this shit is so hard.
Oh, please hear me out, hear me out. Don't leave, give me now, give me now. Got the keys from the east to the west. Got the keys from the north to the south. Oh, please hear me out, hear me out. Don't leave, give me now, give me now. Got the keys from the east to the west. Got the keys from the north to the south.
Ooh, that production is crazy. How her voice just fades into that how, and then they start bouncing it from ear to ear. That production is nuts right there. Listen to what they do with her voice. How they like slowly fade it out and then bounce it.
Oh, please hear me out, hear me out. Don't leave, give me now.
And even what she's saying, please hear me out, but it's like
Got the keys from the east to the west. Got the keys from the north to the south.
Lil Simz dropped a project and we're on track 4, and she's probably rapped for a total of 1 minute and 34 seconds.
Yeah.
Now I can't decide whether, because the music is so great, right? Because it does sound really, really good. But I'm like, is this fucking lazy? But is it?
It's Sonic Cinema.
But
It's
she,
the
I guess,
spiciness
yeah,
of it.
because it's like
the-
composing it together. Okay, yeah.
It's sort of meant even just.
But man, you didn't rap at all. Like,
East of the
yeah,
West.
I feel like her rapping would enhance a lot of these songs. I will not lie to you. I feel like if she was rapping more with the production level of these songs, it would just make it better. I'm sort of confused as to why she doesn't rap more on this project. Because, no, honestly, bro, if we were to clock it from track 1, track 2, track 3, now track 4.
It was mostly all one.
Yeah, she mostly rapped on Mood Swings, and I would say, yeah, she's probably rapped for like 2 minutes so far in this project. That's crazy. Read the chat. Oh, no, we're not done, actually. Hold on. I think we know where that's going to go. Well,
Sometimes I throw some new stuff in the outro.
all right, Milkwa, this bang out. Read the chat.
Let's see, where were we? Lewis, you gotta watch Top Boy Lil Simz gets in her acting bag.
Bet.
Hi from London.
What's good, London?
Micah says, I agree with you and good that you are
They gonna have to give me
honest about it.
You know, I keep it 100% of the time. That's why they call me the Big Dip.
Rashad, this ain't an album, it's an EP. You defo need to check out her album Simbi, where she's actually rapping. One of the best I've heard still.
Simbi. All right, bet. I will.
Rhinoceros, I think what Torch was trying to achieve, he already did, yeah. KB, you will love her album Gray Area. 10 perfect songs, perfectly track listed. It's impossible not to love it.
That's a bet.
The EP's artwork is channeling Bjork for me. A signal that Simz is.
What's
really,
Bjork?
I don't know. I think it's artist, maybe. Can tell she was just experimenting with sounds.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not to cut off, but Lewis Wood said something real. This kind of sounds like something that I end up on FIFA 100% of it. I feel like a lot of these songs could be on like soundtracks and shit, and like for movies and all that, because, or even a game or whatever it be. It definitely does sound like soundtrack music. Some of them, because there's not much rapping.
These beats are not far off from a Gorilla Style sound, a band who she has done a lot of collabs with.
Okay, bet. I have a question for the chat. Make sure you're saying their name when you read it too, please. And How did we feel about Andre 3000's Flute album? Just answer me in the chat. Milk, keep reading the comments. Let's go.
Mike is saying, bro, I am still waiting the live reaction to Avelino's God Save the Streets album, the most underrated artist and album.
Okay, I'll probably, next comment.
SK, she recorded this EP in Brazil. Can hear the Brazilian influence on
Okay,
patterns.
That makes sense. She caught a vibe. This sound like a nigga caught a vibe.
Caught a vibe. She was in
Brazil. She caught a vibe. That makes sense. This sound like a nigga caught a mean, wicked vibe.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was like sort of this. Okay, so they'll bring in the bells or like the
right.
Ding, the
caught a vibe.
Cups, joints, or the
nigga like put the water on the drum.
Yes, he's raining. It's a Brazilian rain.
Are we caught up in chat?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it. We're on to I Ain't Feeling It by Little Simz.
I ask for when I'm needing it. Shower me with all the love you got, cause I'm in need of it.
Hit that thumbs up button.
I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it.
Milk.
I'm the only one that's got my whip, they know it's me in it. I can't put a lid on all this rawness, I'm just freeing it. Lay up in my castle where it's warm and sip my tea in it. Tea. Rare find, I'm a diamond in the rough. You and all that talking.
Okay, so it's like, I mean, it's obvious. I know we're talking about how she's creating a vibe and just sonic cinema and all that shit, but like, which I'm not dissing her, but what I'm saying is, and I respect her so much as an artist. That's why I'm speaking a little slower than I speak with most artists, because I really do respect her. So it's like I'm not trying to play with something that I hold to such high esteem. Even if LeBron James misses the first shot of a basketball game, I have a lot more faith that he's gonna go on to make a bunch more. But if some dude deep off in the bench misses his first shot, I'm like, pull him out the game. He don't even need to be here no more. So I respect Simz a lot. But what is very clear to me, this now easily being my second favorite song, I Ain't Feeling It, if not my favorite, is when she's rapping on the songs, it's better.
Yeah, it was sort of, there are different other songs catered to the beats more. They just got more of the traditional like claps and stuff like that. There's no like big 808s or nothing like that. It's
it didn't even need, I don't even necessarily, it's not the beat. You're talking about why I like it more as the beat. No, nigga, I'm telling you exactly why I like it. It's because she's rapping on it. Yeah. It sounds like a better, it's not about because she could have been a rapper. She could have found a pocket on any of these. But it's what her soul told her to make. So I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? She like an Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill type of burning incense in the crib. So if her soul told her to do this, I'm not mad at you, Simz, because it's not whack. It's just, if I would have got 7 of her rapping like this on it.
When I'm needing it.
Hold on.
They gonna have to give me what I ask for when I'm needing it.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, she doesn't even have to be over sexual for her to be sexy. Yeah. It's a woman, you know what I'm saying? She's a pretty woman. She's still sexy. It's like, when she said she needed it, I said, damn, all right, go ahead, ask Milk for the card. You can have Milk's card. Take it.
They gonna have to give me what I ask for when I'm needing it. Shower me with all the love you got, cause I'm in need of it. Trying to bring me fake, I ain't feeling it.
I'm not feeling it.
I ain't feeling it. I'm the only one that's got.
Nah, she did it again. She did her repeat the same line thing. She does that a lot.
I mean, it's sort of just the EDM style. It's just sort of.
This isn't EDM though. She's rapping.
My whip, they know it's me. I can't put a lid on all this rawness, I'm just freeing it. Lay up in my castle where it's warm and sip my tea in it.
But I ain't gonna lie, it works though. She knows how to use it. And then it becomes like a her thing. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a watermark. Like a stamp that says this is my flow.
Yeah.
Some people won't understand that hate on you.
Tea in it. Put a lid on all this rawness, I'm just freeing it. Lay up in my castle where it's warm and sip my tea in it.
ton. Because when she's rapping, and it's not like the production's any worse. It's not like this beat wasn't crazy. It's not like you're not going on a sonic journey. It's just a better song when she raps.
It is. I mean, it's more like a. That's what we're trying to more kind of cater to. Like, okay, she gets so many bars off. It's like once you get them off in succession, it's like building the more anticipation of like a. Then that leads to when there's lulls in the sonic cinema of like SOS, where it's like, okay, this is a different vibe. It's meant to be played with incense already burning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Flavors.
You sucking a toe with Lil Simz playing. You inviting that shorty over here who be smelling like the rosemary oil on the dead homies. And you sucking a toe. This is suck a toe music. And I feel like real niggas been needing that. I feel like the streets needed some suck a toe music.
Well.
Nah, because we ain't really had nothing to suck a toe to since Eve. I mean, we had a little moment 2013, you suck a toe that you better eat the booty like groceries. I guess that would have been, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't really had no suck a toe music since Eve, Prime Eve, 2003.
That one was it for you.
Crazy little summer, yeah.
Verified, I'm a diamond in the rough. You and all that talking, can't you tell that it's enough?
It's enough.
I think I helped a lot, man. You would think I had a trust.
And you know, another thing, I know I'm pausing back to back, but it's like, dude said that that's FIFA music because it's like FIFA, all these soundtracks, they always just choose the biggest hits. She's a hit maker. Not one of these songs I couldn't see being very popular in their own way, and if they were marketed, they're heavily pushed. I could see every single one of these joints being very big songs. Even SOS. I could just see it being the song that I hate, but it ends up being the most popular song. Because that happens to me with albums a lot. Like, my least favorite song ends up being the single, and I'd be like, or not the first. I usually like the first single, right? What?
The one you hear out on the radio, like this in a SOS, just because it's like doesn't have a lot of words to it. It's all like, oh, that's the one at the party.
Yeah. So I would always have like the first single, right? Would be cool, but then like they come around with that second single, and it's like, this was exactly what I didn't want to hear.
Trust. Jumping on my side, I was never in a rush. I cannot pretend like I don't understand the fuss. They gon' have to give me what I ask for when I'm needing it. Shower me with all the love you got, cause I'm in need of it.
Nigga, I hear 2 Chainz on this.
Yeah.
Why do I hear Titty Boy on this?
Just comes.
That's
Grandma style.
Oh my God! Why do I hear 2 Chainz on this song? Oh, it would be fire.
Yeah.
It's like, but when she's so raw that you would think I'd be like, ooh, she should get in there with Dave. No, nigga, I want it. She could give 2 Chainz the best song 2 Chainz had in a decade.
At 2 Chainz, man, get him over.
2 Chainz, 2 Chainz, get on this.
Like I don't understand the fuss. They gon' have to give me what I ask for when I'm needing it. Shower me with all the love you got, cause I'm in need of it. Tryna bring me fake, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. I'm the only one with they know it's me in it. I can't put a lid on all this wellness, I'm just freeing it. Lay up in
If she comes to America, she's gonna be a problem. Cause yeah, I could hear Gucci on it too.
Yeah, I'm at the concert. That's gonna take over. Go up and Titty Boy.
Boy, nigga, I don't know. Boy, I'm putting together a record on this. Oh, it's gonna have Gucci just doing ad-libs. You gonna keep thinking Gucci Mane's about to start. It's Gucci. You know what I'm saying? You think he's gonna start, he don't.
Well. Know some people waiting on the day for me to fail. Never going back to being broke, man, can't you tell?
Can you tell?
Behind my back and then they go into a shell.
They go into a turtle?
Shell when they see me. Shelly's now bar only exists on the TV.
On the telly?
Big money now, I can't do no freebies.
How do we feel about that? I liked it. I ain't feeling it. I liked it. I felt it.
It was a vibe. Yeah, sure. Like that kind of cycling whatever synths in the background and stuff like that really made it sort of like it was like, yeah, some Atlanta Gua or Titty Boy sound is gonna have, but it's I don't know, she has a lot of different sounds, so it's like that's the one that gets you real excited just because like, oh, she's getting bars off and then it's all kind of clicking it in high succession. But that's why there's such a build up to it with SOS. There's such a build up to it.
Right there, that is a great point I didn't think about. Yes, there is such a build up to it because we have not. But then it's like, my nigga, that's not fair, because that's like saying a guy didn't score any points and then scored 1 point at the end and then he said, I'll build suspense. But it's like, can you do that? Can you build suspense to you rapping by not really rapping throughout but it's an EP, so you could really take this wherever the hell you want to take this. But I seen in the chat someone said, what did bro say? So I'm gonna just read the chat. KB, these beats are not far off from Gorilla's style sound of beat, a band who has done a lot of. I thought you said Gorilla. These are check. The flute thing ain't really my thing, but I guess that there's an audience for that, so that audience is what's probably good. It's the same as Drake's house music. It's just experimenting with her creativity. Something different. Now we got Power. Hold on, what's the question I'm going to ask? I like to ask these niggas a question in between the tracks.
Yeah.
What is the best, do we like I Ain't Feeling It? Are we feeling I Ain't Feeling It? Let me know. Go.
Got the power in my hands, now I can feel it. If you're looking for the truth, I'm motherfucker, I'm the realest. See them biting what I'm on, so do not ask me if I picked it. If I said that I'm the greatest, then I mean it. I've been building a new mansion up on Venus. Long time coming for the shit, now wheel it. They gon' have to mention all the crazy shit we did. Let the verse play, don't wheel it. No, they never understanding how I do this with my words like butter, motherfucker, I'm the smoothest. Gotta keep my circle tight, I'm only rolling with the furious like.
I will say I don't like the line, I gotta do this like butter, motherfucker, I'm the smoothest. It's just low-hanging fruit, but it's like, this is what you've created now for me, Little Simz. It's like when you get a test that's 10 questions, every one question means so much more that you get it correct. Opposed to if you take a test that's 100 questions, I can grade it now more fairly, right? I've gotten such little rapping of Little Simz. Mentally, I know there's only 55 seconds to this song, and you're giving me filler.
Yeah.
So it's like it ruins my experience so much quicker, but it's like she's going for a short project, and I do get that.
I feel that it sets up the punchline at the end, or like it's like what was it, like keep a circle small and they rolling with the fewest or something like that. It'd be like it's just kind of you get the words that just get in the flow of the melody of the kind of thing, and then it's just. Let it rock, It's
I don't have to mention all the crazy shit we did. Let the verse play, don't wheel it. No, they never understanding how I do this with my words like butter, motherfucker, I'm the smoothest. Gotta keep my circle tight, I'm only rolling with the furious like I don't fuck with that boy, he a Judas. Now the master from a student, no more questioning my worth, ain't gotta prove it. Head hot, say the wrong thing, might lose it, but I'm always channel through the music.
It was the worst rapping song, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Power was the weakest rapping song, but it was cool. What do you think?
I like how she sometimes, like, whenever all of it's, like, the echo and kind of going back and forth, at the end, music, and then when she expects it to more, like, reverb or anything, like, kind of echo, it's, like, just goes on to the next one and just kind of just stops suddenly or something like that. But, unexpectedly. It's,
Do we got... All right, we on to Far Away, the last song of the album. Let's get it. Lil Simz, Far Away.
Whoa.
If you got a song you want us to react to live, we will be taking reaction request after this.
I would give all for the days memories were made. I'm a little bit ashamed. I want it for you. Now my pillow.
She can sing too. Hit the notes. No, it's well rounded. Really, it's a nice airy feel for the end of the album, you know.
And it's so like triumphant, and then it's like, I don't know, it's just like something like, man, I just feel her pain. I just think of like how you don't know what it probably takes to be Little Simz and to make it to be Little Simz. And like I talk about like one thing about certain artists is it's like a Post Malone or something or a Justin Bieber. It's not that they're not great, but the reason why some people don't really respect their accomplishments so much is because they feel that the road traveled for a Justin Bieber or a Post Malone to become Justin Bieber or Post Malone isn't as long as the road it takes for Little Simz to become Little Simz. And let's just be fucking honest, it is. That's the hardest road to travel. That is the hardest road to travel down. So there's just a part of it that like when I hear her and when it's on and it's just like you can feel it. You can feel her soul. And you can feel like, man, she's so much better than so many people that are so much bigger than her. And I know that that's not like, it doesn't matter and shit, and I should just enjoy that she can make a living doing what she does. But for some reason with her, maybe it's we're Nigerian or what it is, boy, it'd be like, it fucked me up a little bit. Because I just think she's that good. I really do. I really think she's one of those people who are just so, like, ridiculously talented, and just be little things, you know what I'm saying? And how it's like how you just make me feel like you're fighting the good fight at all times. And when I listen to her, I react to her, I feel like I'm in support of the fight of the good fight. And you just can't let that go unsaid, how dope it is and how tough it is for you to be the black female artist who isn't using sexuality, who, you know, doesn't necessarily play like an instrument or something like that, you know what I'm saying, isn't getting these giant label pushes that every other, you know what I'm saying, and just staying herself. Man, you gotta say something for how great, like how phenomenal of a person that she is, and how phenomenal and like how amazing it is that she made it where you, and it's not like that there should be an asterisk around it. No. But we should just say it's fucking harder. That's all I'm saying, you know? And it's just, that's how I feel. It's just harder. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, to keep it real, this is keeping it real to me at the highest level.
I would give all for the days memories were made. I'm a little.
For the outro, you gotta go out with a bang, Simz. Do something for the people. Do something for the dipper. Love you.
I would give all for the days memories were made. I'm a little bit ashamed. I won it for you. Now my pillow will call your name. From the middle of the night through the day, I would give up. I would give all for the days memories were made. I'm a little bit
ashamed. David. Wait, she's a little bit ashamed. She a little bit ashamed at what?
Of the memories we made.
Oh, no, not of the memories you made.
But she'd still give up all for the days.
Now her pillow calls your name. You know that'd be the worst.
Oh, yeah.
You know the first 2 weeks when you ain't fucking with Shorty no more, and the bed still smell like her and come? Your hot sauce? Like you be doing in your room?
From the middle of the night through the day.
From when?
Give up.
Hit the AB. Hold on.
Don't wait around for me, my baby. Can't bear to see your tears, my darling.
So it's like, yeah, but she just like, she's giving you dance and still like, it's still housey, but she's, hip hop is guiding me through it. You know, it's unfamiliar territory for the Dipper. I'm a hip hop fan, hip hop lover. I am hip hop. So when you are able to hip hop guide me through a different genre of music, it's just like, ooh. Now I can understand what y'all niggas like. It make you want to hit that AB on him. You know what I'm saying? You want to hit that AB on the nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah. You remember AB was hitting the AB on the ABs? Now your pillow calls my name.
Can't bear to see your tears, my darling. Wait around for me, my baby. You feel close. We don't see. If I could do it again, I won't hesitate. I guess I'm the fool to blame.
And you know, it's like that shit that Kanye was saying about how like there should be a happy ending. Or if not a happy ending, I take it one step further. There should be an ending. You know, you should look at a song like a movie, right? As we've been saying. And so there should be some kind of character development as the song goes on, right? And so she starts off defeated and sad and it's the natural thing. Like, you know, you broke up with whoever, and now you're just like sad, right? But then like as time goes on, it don't hurt quite as much, right? But you still remember, and even almost at first, it might just be out of spite you be motivated to keep going, just to keep that pressure on them, never let them see you shake. But seeing that just through her words, but not literally through her words, you know what I'm saying? But just conveying it in the thought process of what she's saying. If you're just analyzing her words, it's just dope. It's just good writing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the torch was the SOS. It was like the storyline, but it what was the song after that? She wasn't feeling it, so then it's like now it seems so far away.
Now it feels so far away.
'Cause I wonder for you, and now my pillow will call your name. From the middle of the night through the day,
Today,
I will give up. I will give up. Don't wait around for me, my baby.
don't do it.
Talk.
Can't bear to see
Boy, you feel it in your shoulders. That be the motherfucker when you start realizing how special the person was. That's the worst part.
That's the worst part.
You good, bro?
Nah, I'm playing.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't try to do it. No, you're not. I see you was about to cry. I click play. You made me click. I wasn't even done with my last point. I said, oh, this nigga about to cry. But I clicked. I said, this might be a good ass point. I tell you what, I clicked play. I don't even remember the point. I'm gonna watch this one back, figure out what I was saying. But it was some good shit, y'all. Something about what? What was I talking about? Had you and yo Fifi's. It's all right, man. You know, because we all go through it with these. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what I was saying, though. You know, What is that? Do you think like at a certain point in dealing with somebody, they just no longer become special to you? You sort of just forget who they are.
I see that. Yeah, it's more like I don't know. If you go into it with kind of the right intentions or different intentions than your expectations, and expectations kill your kind of perception of it, and there's a lot of things. But
I think that I think it was like absence grows the heart fonder or some shit. That shit's real. Like I think if you're around people too much, it just allows them. You forget how special it is. Yeah. Because a lot of life and a lot of things are just like almost like perspective and like almost like marketing is almost, I can't think of a different word for it, but it's like you see things in this light. You've been seeing this girl on Instagram and you've only seen the best angles of her, right? And those best angles were fire, right? And then she came to the house and it was a little not as good, but it was still good enough for you to be happy, right? And then what happens the first time she takes a poop in your toilet?
Whoa.
Now she regular.
Yeah.
Now you a regular ass. Now I'm treating you like someone pooping in my toilet.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes you can't just treat somebody like somebody pooping in your toilet. Sometimes you gotta treat somebody like somebody who might poop in a home with you one day.
That's love.
Yeah, man. I'll be telling these hoes one day we'll shit together one day. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You on that Puffy, huh? What about you? You be on that Vince.
I just let you get away. Far away. Don't wait around for me, my baby. Why did I just let you get? Can't bear to see your tears, my love, away.
You remember that one time you brought them shorties over to your dorm, and we was playing was it Michael Jackson? I don't remember. And we was drinking it was like Svedka.
No, it was the
New Amsterdam. Then we went to the host crib.
Yeah.
You remember I fell asleep?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for falling asleep.
No, it's all right.
I'm sorry. Because hearing this just took me there. I was like, man, me and Milk was on them hoes. Wow. Oh, we couldn't be stopped. Well, we could be. Hold on. We totally could be stopped. Totally could set you. I'm just saying. We was on a run where we was getting a lot of hoes. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. You got to articulate nowadays. I don't remember how we got here, Milk. You know what I'm saying?
It's because she's taking us back.
Oh, yeah, this just reminds me of fun times.
All the languages she could have spoken in the world, she's choosing to speak facts. Whoa.
And nigga, I just fell asleep. That was, man, I was drunk, I was hungry, and you was playing that Erykah Badu. I just fell asleep.
It's that spacey, airy vibe. It just suits
you was trying to set the mood in the living room. You wasn't trying to take her in the room, set the mood. Nigga, I fell asleep. Well, Little Simz dropped 7. I think that was a real dope project. You know, highs is the production. For me, like the production and that last song was fire. And when you have two amazing songs and one good ass song, I think this is a really strong EP. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. This is probably a weird thing for it to be your first introduction to Little Simz, but I also don't think it is, because I think a lot of people want to introduce you to something in its highest moments. They want to introduce you to something when it's scoring 100 points. But when in reality, this could be more something that she will drop. And I think this isn't. Excuse me. I don't think this is something that is unlistenable.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's time and place for everything. A setting that she visualized, and even it kind of wants to encapsulate a Brazilian feel, where she was in Brazil recording this, and sort of that was just the vibe she was on. So it tells its own story, just with its own things, like it didn't say the subtext of the album, the flow of it, just how it was staged and track listed. So. No, it's all around. It's a fairly good record. I mean, it's just like a journey you get taken through. It's sometimes you felt like you were moving, running through a jungle. It was just like it was a solid project for sure.
Solid project for sure. I guess then this is where we clip. Do we have any reaction requests before we tap out? Hit that cash out, make it make sense. We gonna give it a couple minutes.
Yeah. Let's get back to the chat.
Get me back to the chat, yo.
Sean says Sadu Muswala song, Celebrity Killer.
Haven't we reacted to that song before?
I think we have, but if you make it make sense, we can run it back.
Wait, maybe he means he dropped a new song? All right, is that just what this nigga's been saying?
Yeah. Sergio, what's up?
What's good, Serge?
Jashawn Shub song, New Hood Anthem is very good video. Please react it in today's time. Sadu and Shub are on top in India. It's like SHUBH. You've seen that? He's a Shub.
He's an Indian rapper?
Yeah.
We'll check him out one day.
New Hood Anthem. What's Bjork? KB says, what's Bjork? You need to do some research pronto. Okay.
I don't know what Bjork is.
Jashawn, Shub 4.5 million subs.
This nigga still talking about Sadu.
And almost all his songs are 100 million plus organic views. And that's organic. That's up.
That's up.
KB, Bjork is one of the most unique solo female artists ever. Your favorite artist. Absolute genius. Jashawn, love from India. And then Andrew says Suspect. He said Suspect was one he wanted to make it make sense for the Cash App. That was his request.
The nigga didn't cash out me.
Well, he needs to if he wants to make it make sense. Andrew, you wanted that Suspect. Just sound organic. It seemed organic.
Organic. Really the hot boy Turk of India.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I'd put Sadu Muswala as a hot boy Turk of India for sure.
Yeah. They got very similar cadences.
Similar cadence, similar flow.
Yeah.
Similar, also backstory of what they came through.
I can see Sadu right now. If I ain't a hot boy, then what
do you call that? Andrew said how much? Just make it make sense. Bam, 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 bam.
Making it make sense.
We on the green screen today.
Boom. Because we what? Made it make sense.
Because we made it make sense.
For y'all.
For y'all.
Reciprocate.
Come on.
But
organic.
We appreciate all y'all for being here, though, for real. Hit the thumbs up if y'all haven't already. Get the live reactions, requests, hit the Cash App for them. But, yeah, solid album.
That's
from the UK. I want to dip back more into the UK sound and just really kind of give an overall inclusive kind of.
Bjork, is he talking about?
Bjork? No, his was Suspect. Andrews.
Who's Bjork?
I don't know. Come on now. Let's talk about it.
I never heard her, but this look different.
Pagan Poetry.
Wait, what?
The name of her song. Now you want to talk about it.
It means something a little different in the UK, I think.
Make it make sense.
I'm cool on that one, though.
You haven't heard it sound. That kind of stuff.
Organic. So tonight we're going to be live streaming Kanye West Vultures. Hit that thumbs up button. Join us tonight for that. We signing out. KBD family, love y'all. Salutes. We are out of here. Gone.
Boom. Whoa.